Hello, darlings. This is a general read for August the 24th, and it's for my air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. As always, if y'all guys are new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate everybody. I want to remind y'all, if y'all have not already, to subscribe, like, share, and comment for me. And also remember that these are general. They won't resonate with everybody. If you don't find anything here for yourself today, just come back tomorrow. Okay. What's going on today for my air signs? Let's see. Bottom of the deck energy for you. You're starting off with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Holding on to something. Eight of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Page of Pentacles. You may have suffered a loss. You may actually be going through some sad times within yourself right now because of something not turning out the way that you expected it. And I want to say with the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups that this had to do with maybe this was a divorce. Maybe this was doesn't have to be a divorce. It could have just been a committed relationship that failed, that didn't turn out the way you expected, that you put a lot of work into, and it failed you, or you failed it. I feel like it failed you, but you're holding on to it. You're the Queen of Pentacles energy right now. Today you're feeling maybe a little nostalgic and a little sad by that, by what you have lost, what you thought you had, what this was supposed to be for you. Two of Pentacles. I think that means that what you're holding on to may be making it hard for you to move forward. Maybe you're presently in another relationship and you're having a hard time in that relationship because you're hanging on to some past baggage, some past stuff. King of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Five of Swords. You're most definitely hanging on. Five of Swords tells me that you're holding on to something, and it's causing you unnecessary pain, you're delaying. It's making you, I feel like the King of Swords could be you also. Maybe it's making you be kind of bitchy. It's making you come off to other people as not really available. I think you want to move forward. You have the Eight of Wands. That's the good intention that you have to move forward and to let it go. Let's see. Seven of Cups. Seven of Wands. Ace of Swords. And the Star. Okay. The Star speaks of some kind of forgiveness. Now, I don't know at this point if you're having to forgive yourself, if you're having to forgive, for feeling like you failed, forgiving the other person, because, Seven of Cups, sometimes that's a wish card. You got it double with the Star. That's another wish card. The Ace of Swords in this deck to me is about harshness and anger, and having to move past somebody and cut somebody out, and you've just not done it yet. I do see you trying. You're trying your best to be victorious with this. You got the Seven of Wands. You're trying to move forward. You're looking forward. But because your Queen of Pentacles is your central energy, I mean, that tells me that you're not over this yet. You are hanging on to some leftover from this. Eight of Cups. Put it down. Let it go. Ace of Wands. Move forward. That's definitely the advice here for sure. Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I think you felt it's hard for you to do because you felt like you had so much invested in this, and you may have lost a lot. And that could just be speak to emotional, you know. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. That's they're coming towards each other. I mean, you're gonna have to let this go. You're gonna you may have to talk to somebody about this with that Knight of Swords. You may need a little advice. You may need to just, you know, vent to somebody. You may need to hear it from some outside source that it's time for you to lay this down, and this may not be something you can do alone. Knight of Cups. That's two knights coming in together. Death. Five of Wands. And the Two of Swords. You may be feeling defensive over this. You may be feeling like that, you know, you have every right to these feelings, and maybe somebody's trying to rush you out of feeling like this, rush you and make you feel like that you've suffered over this long enough, and it's time for you to let go, and it makes you feel like that they're pushing you. That could be the case. Five of Wands feels a little argumentative to me. Two of Swords feels like, I mean, it feels like you have not made that decision. You are hanging on to something, and it feels like you're being defensive about it. And if you're defensive about it, then that's somebody may be putting you in the defense mode. Could be this Knight of Cups person that's coming in that, you know, they're trying to offer you this new opportunity, and they're ready for you to let go of the old so that they can, that y'all can move forward together in this new love situation. Let's get a few more. Chariot. Chariot's very good card. To me, it's the prettiest card in this deck. And it speaks all about, you know, forgiving yourself and others and moving forward, moving on to the next stage. Two of Wands. That's absolutely you. Queen of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups is you. Again, that's your energy. That's just, to me, she's very loving. I mean, you are a person that when you love, when you're in, you're all in. And you don't walk away lightly. You don't let it go easily. Two of Wands. That's knowing that you have better ahead of you. That's knowing that you need to move forward and just, you know, not being not quite letting go all the way. Having one foot in the door, one foot out the door. Let's get a few more. Maybe we can get a little advice, a little push for you. Justice. Three of Wands. Four of Swords. And the World. Okay, I think if you just give yourself a break, I think if you give yourself a little resting time, a little downtime, maybe whoever this is needs to, I mean, maybe their advice is to let up on the pressure that they're putting on you to to let this go. I see victory in this. I see you do get into a point where you're going to be okay. But the Four of Swords tells me that you need a little rest still from it. You need to, there's still some healing to be done. Now, however that works for you, whatever that means for you, if that means getting some solitude time away, taking a trip, you know, just being by yourself for a little while, whatever that means for you, then that's what you need. But I do see a need for some downtime and some more healing time, because remember, you're Queen of Pentacles. You're hanging on pretty tight. The Magician. I'll just get a few more. The Lovers. The Hermit. There you go. And the Two of Cups. Okay. Take that Hermit time. The Hermit is necessary solitude. Take it. And if this person, this Lovers, Two of Cups, is your person, they'll understand and they'll give you that necessary solitude. Give you a chance to get past this. Give you a chance to finish up your healing process. I mean, everybody's healing time is their own healing time. You take whatever time you need. You do have the world. The world is success. You're going to be okay from this. You have the Magician. I think you're probably a very spiritual person, in tune with your spiritual side, having the Magician and the Hermit. And I think if you're left for a minute, you're just left alone for a minute, and you have the opportunity, some downtime, to be able to spend some time doing whatever, spending the time for you to get the closure that you need to let this go, then this Knight of Cups person that's coming in will benefit. You'll both benefit. Your relationship will benefit from you having this, them allowing you to have this healing time that you obviously most definitely need. Okay? All right. Remember the world. Remember the Ten of Cups, and remember the Chariot. Those are the ones that are screaming at me most from this. They're telling me that you got this. It's all going to be okay. Just take your little downtime, take your little solitude, little me time, and let this go so you can move forward into your new relationship. Okay? Good luck, guys. I'll see y'all next time.